Yum, 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 yum. What's happening, guys? Dave the Film Junkie here. Alright. I was going to do this video yesterday, but I had some internet problems. Fucking A, guys. I live in an area now that does not have Verizon Fios. I have Frontier. Have you guys heard of Frontier? A lot of people have not heard of Frontier, but they bought out California, all the big markets. I don't know. Verizon said, you fucking take it, I guess. And didn't pay my bill. My bad. But Verizon usually just puts it on the next one. And there's even been times where I was kind of struggling with money where I let it go for like 3 months or so. But I let it go a little bit because I just forgot, just totally forgot. And turned half my internet off. Not my whole internet, half my internet. That's right. I couldn't get onto my own goddamn website. It said URL not found. When I'd open up Instagram, I could see people post their captions, but it would not load their pictures. I couldn't get on Netflix or my Sling TV, but I could still access Twitter and certain websites. It was very, very strange. And I was like, what the hell? And I called in and they said my data was suspended. So I had, of course, pay my bill. And then I said, yeah, it's not going to be up for another 24 hours. So I didn't do shit yesterday. I watched Minority Report because that movie is fan-fucking-tastic. God, that movie's so good. Anyways, guys, we're going to talk about some Star Wars stuff here. We're going to talk about Mr. ObiWan Kenobi. That's right. There's new information. Something came about right now, and this is it was on a podcast. In Entertainment Weekly reporter Anthony, I can't even say his last name, was asked about a solo Obi-Wan movie, because we've heard little murmurs about that. Even Ewan McGregor said that he would gladly come back and play Obi-Wan again, which, good, because his Obi-Wan was great. It's just the dialogue that he was given sucked balls. Because George Lucas does not know how to write dialogue. He just doesn't. I mean, he comes up with some good ideas, but just the dialogue, absolutely horrible. Anyways, guys, this is what he had to say. He said, I've heard rumors that the one reason they haven't moved sooner on Obi-Wan is that they are not done with Obi-Wan quite yet in the saga films. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see Obi-Wan, how many times am I going to say that? When we see an Obi-Wan thing happen beyond episode 9. Episode 9, wow, that's interesting. So does this further my theory that I came up with after Force Awakens, that people have also thought about it too? Because there's only so many different theories that you can have about Rey's origins. What's her parents? Where does she come from? What family does she come from? Is she a Skywalker? Is she a clone? I immediately thought she was a Kenobi. That's my thought of it. When I was just thinking, and I think I was driving home from somewhere or something, I just was like, you know what? Maybe she's a Kenobi. You do hear his voice during that little dream sequence. I even like the whole thing that she's a clone from Luke's hand, because I remember hearing a long time ago that it was going to be the God, what do they call that? I almost want to say turducken, but that's just something gross that people eat. God, I can't think of the movie thing. The MacGuffin. There it is. Jesus Christ. That I heard that his hand was like the MacGuffin or something, but there was no mention of it. Even though, it's how did they get Luke's lightsaber that was holding on to that hand that got sliced off? But I thought maybe she is a descendant of Obi-Wan Kenobi. You never know. Does this prove it right here? Does this guy hearing rumors that he's still going to be used in further movies for the saga films, is this furthering that evidence that yes, maybe she's like a descendant of Obi-Wan Kenobi? I like it. I also like the clone thing. I don't want her to be a Skywalker. A lot of people just assume that she's Luke's daughter, and that's just way too easy. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I think they should stop with a string of fucking Skywalkers. Let's get some Kenobis in there or somebody else. Who knows? Hell, General Snoke or Supreme Leader Snoke, that could be Obi-Wan. Just an old, crepit Obi-Wan. He resurrected and he's pissed. Wouldn't that be interesting? We're still wondering who the hell he is. Is he that big, or is that just the hologram making him look big? Is he actually small? Is he really small? Who knows? I loved how they left a lot of things open. That's what was so great. People can complain up and down that it was just a rehash of A New Hope, but it raised so many questions. It just didn't seal up a nice little story and a nice little bow where they gave medals to everyone but the Wookiee. God, that's specious. Is that what that would be? That's so specious. Wookiees have rights too, you know. Jesus Christ, he was there the whole time. Even the robots deserved it too, man. R2-D2 and fucking 3PO. They deserve medals, not just Luke and Han. Fucking white privilege. Anyways, so I guess we'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to seeing what's going on. I mean, of course, we're not going to find out for another year what happens next in this saga story, which is cool. I mean, you got to wonder, too, are they going to mention him in Rogue One? Who knows, guys? Let me know your thoughts about it down below. I just wanted to chat up about that because I heard this little rumor, and I like it. I like it. I hope we do see some more Obi-Wan. I definitely want to see him and then, yeah, eventually get his own film. Why not? Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts about it. Make sure you visit filmjunkie.com. Subscribe to both my channels. Follow me on the suck meds that are floating above my head, guys. May the force be with you. Talk to you later.